Who was the first true ruler of Egypt? How did one man unite a land divided by war? Look to the stars, for they have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of human history. They have seen the birth of civilizations, the dawn of new eras, and the twilight of old ones. Today we journey back to ancient Egypt, a time of pharaohs and pyramids, of gods and legends. Before unification, Egypt was divided into upper and lower regions. Rival kingdoms vied for control over the Nile Valley, each seeking dominance over the other. It was a land of conflict, with two kingdoms constantly at odds. But from the south, a leader emerged, a figure of strength and vision. His name was Narmer, and he would change the course of Egyptian history forever. With a warrior's spirit and a vision for unity, Narmer set out to conquer, to bring together the fractured lands. His reign marked the beginning of the early dynastic period, a time of great change and development. This era saw the rise of powerful pharaohs who laid the foundation for Egypt's future glory, building monuments that would stand the test of time. But Narmer's story is not just about conquest, it's about unification, about bringing together a people under one rule. It's about the birth of a nation, a civilization that would leave an indelible mark on history. Imagine the Nile River, a ribbon of life flowing through the desert, nurturing the land and its people. On its banks, a new kingdom was about to be born, a kingdom that would stand as a beacon of human achievement for centuries to come. To truly understand Narmer's journey, we must delve into his early life and background. Many scholars believe that Narmer emerged as a ruler of Upper Egypt, a region characterized by its rich cultural heritage and expansive deserts. This connection to Upper Egypt is symbolized by the majestic white crown, a potent emblem of his authority and deep ties to ancient traditions. The identity of Narmer is intertwined with legends and theories. One prominent theory suggests that Narmer might also have been known as Menes, the legendary figure often credited with the unification of Egypt. This intriguing possibility remains a subject of debate among historians, adding an air of mystery to his legacy. Narmer's royal lineage is believed to be linked to earlier influential rulers, such as the enigmatic Scorpion King. This connection hints at a powerful ancestry that undoubtedly played a role in paving the way for Narmer's rise to power. His ambitions for unification were not mere whims, they were fueled by a profound desire to bring peace and prosperity to a land divided by conflict. As Narmer rose to power, his leadership and strategic brilliance became increasingly evident. He was determined to achieve what no other pharaoh had accomplished before him, the unification of Egypt. The land was ripe for such a transformation, yearning for a leader who could bring stability and growth to its people. The Nile River, Egypt's lifeblood, flowed through both Upper and Lower Egypt, symbolizing the potential for unity. The division of the two lands had created instability and hindered progress, leaving once great structures in ruins. Egypt's true potential lay untapped, waiting for a visionary leader to unite its fractured soul. The craftsmen and laborers of Egypt longed for stability and growth, and the time was right for a powerful king to rise. The dawn of a new era was on the horizon, promising hope and renewal. Narmer's ambition to unite the two lands would be remembered for generations, forging a new era of unity and strength in ancient Egypt. The war between Upper and Lower Egypt was a pivotal conflict in ancient history, marked by the fierce rivalry between two distinct regions. Upper Egypt, symbolized by the white crown, and Lower Egypt, represented by the red crown, were locked in a struggle for dominance and unification. The battles and military campaigns led by Narmer are the stuff of legends. With strategic brilliance and sheer determination, Narmer embarked on a mission to conquer Lower Egypt. His campaigns were not just about brute force, they were meticulously planned and executed with precision. One of the key artifacts that shed light on Narmer's military prowess is the Narmer Palette. This ancient relic vividly depicts his victory over Lower Egypt. The palette is rich in symbolism, showcasing Narmer wearing both the white and red crowns, a powerful statement of his authority over the united lands. The imagery on the Narmer Palette is profound. It shows Narmer subduing his enemies, emphasizing his dominance and the unification of Egypt. Religious symbols interwoven into the narrative underscore the divine support he claimed to have, further legitimizing his rule. The Narmer Palette is more than just an artifact. It is a testament to Narmer's achievements and his role as Egypt's first pharaoh. It confirms his monumental success in bringing together the two lands, setting the stage for a new era of unity and prosperity in ancient Egypt. Following his decisive victory and the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt, Narmer emerged as the first pharaoh of a united Egypt. This monumental achievement marked the beginning of a new era. Narmer's consolidation of power was swift and strategic. He founded Memphis, strategically located at the apex of the Nile Delta, as Egypt's first capital. This new capital became the political and cultural heart of the unified kingdom, symbolizing the dawn of a new age. Religious and cultural changes were significant during Narmer's reign. He strengthened Egyptian religious practices, emphasizing the role of divine kingship. Narmer was not just a ruler, he was seen as the chosen ruler of the gods, a divine figure who bridged the mortal and divine realms. This belief system reinforced his authority and legitimized his rule over the newly unified lands. Economically, Narmer's reign brought prosperity and expansion. Trade routes flourished, connecting Egypt with distant lands such as Nubia, Canaan, and Mesopotamia. These trade connections not only enriched Egypt, but also fostered cultural exchanges that influenced early innovations in governance and resource management. Narmer's strategic policies laid the groundwork for Egypt's enduring legacy as a powerful and influential civilization. Narmer's leadership transformed Egypt, setting the stage for its golden age. His reign was marked by stability, growth, and a renewed sense of national identity. The foundations he built would endure for millennia, shaping the future of one of history's greatest civilizations. Narmer's reign did not just shape the immediate future of Egypt, it set a precedent for the pharaohs who followed. His model of kingship became the blueprint for legendary rulers like Djoser, Khufu, and Ramses. These future pharaohs drew inspiration from Narmer's strategic governance, religious influence, and economic policies. Narmer's assertion of divine kingship, where the pharaoh was seen as a god on earth, was a concept that future rulers embraced and expanded upon. This belief system fortified the power of the pharaohs, making them central figures in both the political and spiritual lives of the Egyptian people. A topic of enduring debate among historians is whether Narmer and Menes were the same person. Ancient records like the Turin King list and the writings of Manetho provide conflicting accounts, fueling scholarly debates. Some argue that Menes was a title or epithet adopted by Narmer after his unification of Egypt, while others believe they were distinct individuals who both played pivotal roles in Egypt's early history. The end of Narmer's rule and his death remain shrouded in mystery. There are various theories about his final years and the location of his burial site. Some suggest he was interred in the city he founded, Memphis, while others propose Abydos as his final resting place. Narmer's death marked the transition to the First Dynasty, laying the foundation for a new era. His legacy endured, influencing the structure and culture of the pharaonic rule for millennia. The unification he achieved and the precedents he set continued to resonate through the ages, shaping the course of Egyptian civilization. As we look back, Narmer's influence is undeniable. His vision and leadership not only unified a divided land, but also set the stage for the extraordinary achievements of his successors. The echoes of his reign can still be felt, a testament to his enduring impact on one of history's greatest civilizations. Narmer's legacy as the architect of a unified Egyptian civilization cannot be overstated. His military strategies and leadership were pivotal in shaping Egypt's destiny, laying the groundwork for a nation that would endure for millennia. Under his reign, Egypt transformed from a land of fragmented regions into a cohesive, powerful state. But why does Narmer still matter today? His influence on Egyptian identity and the concept of pharaonic rule remains profound. By establishing the role of the pharaoh as a divine ruler, Narmer set a standard that would be emulated by countless successors, solidifying the pharaoh's place at the heart of Egyptian culture and governance. The unity Narmer achieved created a legacy that lasted for 3,000 years, influencing not just the political landscape, but also the cultural and spiritual fabric of Egypt. His reign marked the beginning of an era where art, architecture, and religion flourished, leaving an indelible mark on history. As we reflect on Narmer's impact, we encourage you to delve deeper into the fascinating history of early Egypt. Discover the stories and achievements that shaped one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever known. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our channel for more historical insights and explorations. Narmer's origins are shrouded in mystery, but many scholars believe he hailed from Upper Egypt, a region known for its rich cultural heritage and vast deserts. As a ruler of Upper Egypt, Narmer was symbolized by the majestic white crown, a representation of his authority and connection to the heartland of ancient traditions. There are theories suggesting that Narmer might also be known as Menes, the legendary figure credited with uniting Egypt. This connection remains a topic of debate among historians. Narmer's royal lineage is believed to be linked to earlier rulers like the Scorpion King, indicating a powerful and influential ancestry that paved the way for his rise. His ambitions for unification were fueled by the desire to bring peace and prosperity to a divided land. Narmer's vision was to create a single, powerful nation under his command. As he rose to power, Narmer's leadership and strategic prowess became evident. He was determined to achieve what no other pharaoh had accomplished before him. The land was ripe for unification, yearning for a leader who could bring stability and growth. The Nile River, the lifeblood of Egypt, flowed through both kingdoms, symbolizing the potential for unity. The division of Egypt created instability and hindered progress. The once great structures of Egypt lay in ruins, a testament to the need for a strong, unifying force. Egypt's true potential remained untapped, waiting for a visionary leader to unite its divided soul. The craftsmen and laborers of Egypt longed for stability and growth. The time was right for a powerful king to rise. The dawn of a new era was on the horizon, promising hope and renewal. Narmer's ambition to unite the two lands would be remembered for generations. His legacy as the one who brought Egypt together forged a new era of unity and strength. Narmer was born into a time of conflict, with Upper Egypt, symbolized by the white crown, clashing with Lower Egypt, represented by the red crown. Narmer led numerous military campaigns to subdue Lower Egypt. The Narmer Palette is a key artifact that depicts his victory over Lower Egypt. It shows Narmer wearing both crowns, symbolizing the unification of Egypt. The palette also depicts him subduing his enemies, reinforcing his dominance. Religious imagery on the palette highlights the divine support for his rule. This artifact is crucial in confirming Narmer as Egypt's first pharaoh. With each victory, Narmer's legend grew. He became a symbol of hope, a beacon of unity in a divided land. Narmer's reign marked the consolidation of power and the establishment of a unified administration. He founded Memphis, Egypt's first capital, which became the political and cultural heart of the nation. Narmer strengthened Egyptian religious practices, emphasizing his role as the chosen ruler of the gods. His reign saw the expansion of trade with Nubia, Canaan, and Mesopotamia, boosting Egypt's economy. Narmer introduced early innovations in governance and resource management, laying the foundation for Egypt's prosperity. His legacy was not just in military conquests, but in the lasting cultural and economic changes he brought to ancient Egypt. The Palette of Victory. One of the most important artifacts from Narmer's reign is the Narmer Palette. This ancient Egyptian ceremonial engraving is a significant historical document that offers a glimpse into the early dynastic period of Egypt. This intricately carved stone slab depicts Narmer as a powerful warrior king, uniting the two lands under his rule. The detailed carvings show him in various poses of dominance and authority, emphasizing his role as a unifier. On one side, we see Narmer wearing the white crown of Upper Egypt, striking down his enemies. This imagery is a powerful representation of his military prowess and his ability to conquer and control. On the other side, he wears the red crown of Lower Egypt, symbolizing his victory over the north. This dual imagery signifies the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under his reign. The Narmer Palette is not just a work of art, it's a powerful piece of propaganda. It was designed to communicate Narmer's divine right to rule and his unparalleled strength as a leader. It tells the story of Narmer's triumph and legitimizes his claim as the first ruler of a unified Egypt. The scenes of victory and dominance are meant to inspire awe and respect among his subjects. It's a message carved in stone, proclaiming the dawn of a new era. The hieroglyphs and images together narrate the tale of a new beginning for Egypt. The palette's intricate carvings provide valuable insights into the life and times of Narmer. Each detail from the figures to the symbols, offers a wealth of information about the culture and politics of the era. They depict scenes of warfare, religious rituals, and everyday life in ancient Egypt. These depictions help historians understand the complexities of early Egyptian society and the significance of Narmer's reign. Historians debate whether Narmer and Menes were the same person. Ancient records like the Turin King List and Manetho's writings offer different perspectives on this mystery. Narmer set a model of kingship that influenced future pharaohs like Djoser, Khufu, and Ramses. His legacy shaped the way these rulers governed and presented themselves. The end of Narmer's rule and his death remain subjects of speculation. Various theories suggest different burial sites and circumstances surrounding his final years. His death marked the transition to the First Dynasty, laying the foundation for a new era in Egyptian history. Narmer's legacy and influence. Narmer's role as the architect of a unified Egyptian civilization cannot be overstated. His military strategies and leadership shaped Egypt's destiny. With the constant threat of internal conflict gone, Egypt prospered. Trade flourished, arts and culture thrived, and monumental building projects like the pyramids were undertaken. Narmer's reign ushered in an era of stability and prosperity. He established a centralized government, creating a system of rule that would last for centuries. He standardized weights and measures, implemented a unified legal system, and oversaw the construction of irrigation canals and other infrastructure projects that benefited the entire kingdom. Narmer's influence on Egyptian identity and pharaonic rule is still felt today. The legacy of a united Egypt lasted for 3,000 years. We encourage you to explore more about early Egypt and Narmer's impact. Subscribe, like, and share for more historical deep dives. Legacy of a pharaoh. Narmer's reign, though shrouded in the mists of time, continues to fascinate historians and archaeologists today. His legacy as the unifier of Egypt is secure. He is remembered as a great warrior, a wise ruler, and the founding father of a dynasty that would shape the course of history. His story reminds us that even in ancient times, great leaders could rise above conflict and forge a new path for their people. Narmer's story is a testament to the enduring power of human ambition, the pursuit of unity, and the impact one person can have on the course of history. He dared to dream of a united Egypt, and through his courage, his vision, and his unwavering determination, he turned that dream into a reality. A new era for Egypt. With the unification complete, Egypt entered a new era of prosperity and growth. Narmer's successors built upon his legacy. They expanded the borders of Egypt. They constructed magnificent temples and monuments, and they developed a rich and vibrant culture that would leave an indelible mark on human history. The unification of Egypt allowed its people to focus their energies on other pursuits. This led to advancements in art, architecture, mathematics, and astronomy. The pyramids, a testament to Egyptian ingenuity, were built during this period, echoes of the past. As we gaze upon the monuments of ancient Egypt, we are reminded of Narmer's legacy. His story, though thousands of years old, still resonates with us today. It speaks to the human desire for unity, the importance of strong leadership, and the enduring power of legacy. Narmer's story is a reminder that even the greatest civilizations are built on the foundations laid by those who came before, and that the choices we make today can shape the destiny of generations to come. Look up at the night sky and remember the story of Narmer. He reminds us that from chaos, order can emerge. From division, unity can arise, and that even the most distant stars can bear witness to the rise of a king. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.